These are the best highlights from the matchup between G2 and FlyQuest during the quarterfinals of the 2024 Esports World Cup.
Now Inspired, looking to try and help Bwipo get into that position. Has walking behind the turret. There's the flash already. He's taken so much damage, though. That's going to be first blood, and maybe you just take it.
You end up just getting this trade, and you also get a map showcase where he is, which means Yike is uncontested.
Feels like FlyQuest are a little bit too far up as they do get into the mist. They avoid the crash down, but that is still so much damage that they're taking. The flash out does come through here from Masu. The snare is decent, and Bwipo just grabs himself a shield, and here we find Mickey. I don't know about that one, but he does get the Shattering Strike off. And now Piercing Darkness is coming through, and FlyQuest keep themselves alive, although they don't hold on to the flash from Masu.
And Inspired is here. He was able to get the Krugs, and he's trying to turn this fight around.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him interested. The equalizer is too good, though. And maybe just feeling a little bit like they could bite off more.
Yeah, it's crazy. We got to start looking at it. We'll take a look at the post-game breakdowns for all the KDA, but G2, they are taking a little bit more control of the top side, giving themselves a very small lead across the board, but FlyQuest are still going to be the ones who end up getting a couple more of these grubs. And
Broken Blade playing pretty defensively as he clears out Vision, but then looking for that face check. Twisted Advance comes on through, Equalizer down, and Broken Blade's just walking on it, doing a whole bunch of work with that ultimate. But the Nature's Grasp coming on out, Bwipo just standing in front of him. The flash comes in, Broken Blade down to about 3 health. Vault Breaker from Yike looked like he was trying to take down his teammate. But
stayed about the same spot for a long time. Uh-oh, Quad.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Dawning Shadow comes down as Quad looks to get himself under the turret. He will do so. Inspired, can you get here in time to save your mid laner? The answer is yes, as they go too far. And FlyQuest take 2 under their turret. That was an insane teleport, but I guess Quad can say it was all planned.
I mean, that's exactly what we need to lead, but they're also going to be getting another neutral objective as they are starting to look for this Ocean Dragon. FlyQuest, I mean, it looks like we've had so many of these opportunities where there is a 2v2 or a 3v2 going on at one time, and then some global ult comes out, turns things around. Inspired is in exactly the right place. I can't wait to see it again.
Man, that was nutty. And just getting there in the nick of time as well. So they'll be able to secure the first dragon of the game. That's going to be an Ocean. Now, see what G2's got to trade back here, because if it's back-to-back upset, like 2 zeros today,
oh, Hansama.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, Depth Charge comes down, there's the flash, the hook is perfectly placed. As Quad comes in, that's a lot of DPS available, but Busio, he's just gonna die, and Hansama, can he survive here as Quad's dead as well? So that's a 2-for-1 in favor of the young Varus underneath his turret.
That's the 4th one going through, and now FlyQuest have to be very careful because it looks like it's not done.
Yeah, flash crash down. There's a Magnet Storm as well, as Inspired is just going to be put into the blender. Finds himself the Twisted Advance, and Yike will get taken down here by Masu, who's just underneath his turret, standing his ground. We got to get a bit of damage off towards Caps here, who's looking for that auto. There's the flash hook, gets the flash out of Caps. Actually, looking towards this top lane as it is going to be Caps taking that first turret of the game on the Tristan.
With the Maokai will be coming through. Now, I do have to talk about it. I don't talk about items a lot, but the opportunity. Got to be reading those patch notes, guys. It has so much less lethality now in the new patch for ranged champions than it was before. So maybe a little bit less damage than Masu was hoping to do off of this one, but still going to be building up all those souls. We'll still have plenty of towers going through, and 10 seconds left until...
See, even Bwipo just moving back towards the top side. He'll have that teleport at the ready. It's now FlyQuest move in, but this is just it. There's no way that they're going to be able to contest that dragon. Mountain. Shelly go for a bit of a ride. Unfortunately, crashes straight into the wall, which is not really what they wanted. Now the Magnet Storm is going to start off this fight for G2. The Dawning Shadow is trying to keep them alive, but Masu is just going to be taken out. Yike will be destroyed as well, though, so a 1-for-1 trade. And now Bwipo, can you keep Inspired alive? The answer is no, and it's a double kill for the Rumble. Yeah, a little bit of missed driving there on the side. And that Liandry's, like you were talking about, has been picked up here by Bwipo, and you can see it mows down these minion waves, so he's able to defend against Caps decently well. But now Quad moving up towards the top side to try and protect Bwipo. Dawning Shadow looking to try and save him as well, but it's not quite going to work out. The Nature's Grasp comes in, Quad is going to be taken out, and there's the Twisted Advance. Inspired, he's able to at least kill one, and now the Root's going to connect onto Mickey. Inspired's dead though, and it's still a 1 fight for G2 as they're also able to take down the turret.
A 3-for-2.
Buttons ready to be pressed as Bwipo We'll find Broken Blade for the minute, and
Damage.
he's not able to quite tank it as well as he used to as the equalizer comes down, and there goes the Udyr. He runs around a whole lot, but other than that, it's hasn't been a whole lot of much as he just finds the barbecue and unfortunately puts his face on it. So now the first Mountain Drake going to be taken here by G2. Should be able to secure that very comfortably, but FlyQuest not going to give up without taking something themselves, and the depth charge going to come on through as well as Quad does a whole bunch of work. Now Caps, can he actually help grab this kill is the question. Is Mickey a little bit too far forward? Yike looking for an opportunity, but the Vault Breaker does not work, and he does get snared by Busio on his way past. This Nautilus playing beautifully, but now Masu is off on the wrong side, and Caps will just shoot him where he stands still. They're able to take down Broken Blade, and this fight is all over the place as Rocket Jump from Caps will get
is too low to really come over whatsoever. He'll try and jungle privilege his way back up to some reasonable HP, but it looks like Caps is just going to have to go for the mid lane turret here, and FlyQuest, like you said, a very chaotic fight, but they should be able to pick up this Baron buff, and we'll see what they can do with it.
I'm absolutely baffled, but now Yike is coming in. He's here at exactly the right time, but the saplings were there. And he gets the ward in, but that's just to watch the Baron go down as Mickey's going to get hooked. He's a little bit further forward than the rest of his team as Busio, he may have to be the sacrificial Big Daddy, and he will be taken down. Cap's going to grab yet another kill. 4-2 and 5 now on the... He might be in his pajamas, but they look like running close to me as Bwipo on that inner turret. He might just come on over and look to try and take down Broken Blade. He gets the slap, and there's a twisted advance. The Bramble Smash is decent as the Dawning Shadow comes in, but the Piercing Arrow is so strong, and Busio goes for a Buster Shot right, and now Hans Armor's just free hitting. Busio will be taken down. It's a double kill for the Varus, and it's I throw you catch here in this game.
And it's a negative Baron power play coming up from FlyQuest with so many members looking for Broken Blade.
Yeah, Broken Blade completely out of flash, and I think he's really, really dead. Yep.
Very dead.
I'm not a prophet, but I got that one right.
Atlas
as inner turret will be taken in mid and top lane, and I imagine that if I was Broken Blade, I would be saying whether they can get it together and look for this next fight as the Dragon has spawned a G2 right in position to collect themselves a soul point. And FlyQuest moving towards an empty Baron pit at this point in time, not feeling like they have any right to be heading on over and contesting
Western go, as we do have a Baron getting actually started up.
Yeah, it is. And Caps is down here by himself, and this Baron is going down extraordinarily low. With Mickey looking for that turn, though. Caps is able to even take one down in the 1v. It's a double kill. He kills both of them. Never you mind. And now FlyQuest are being routed on the other side because, of course, it's a 4 versus 3. Busio now, yes, he's relatively tanky, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive this one. No inner turret to run to, and it's going to take Yike a while, but he'll just punch, and then he'll punch and he'll ask questions later in those Vi quotes and things like that as he misses the Vault Breaker, and things are looking a bit yakety sacks.
It's
and
out.
He just, that was weird.
That's a little bit weird. Ultimately, the Baron will be going over. I need to see a replay of what happened in the bottom lane because I was looking at everything in the top side of the map, and that means that Caps walks away with a double kill in the one. We are on par for a 5th game of the day. We'll take another look at this one, and Caps get some damage down. That's a lot coming out from the explosive shot, and great job just dodging out of everything. Does he get another explosive? Yeah, he does, and it's the minions that are actually once you take him down.
Of the world, but it's getting closer as Busio really wants to get into depth charge range. Doesn't have flash, so won't be able to do so, as now it's Bwipo that's in trouble on the bottom side, and the rest of G2, they're just relying on the Caps global taunt, and they'll just win the game. Yes, congratulations. The Tristana is dead. Are you happy to trade her for a Nexus? I don't think they are, as the Magnet Storm comes in, and Mickey, he'll be taken down. It looks like this defense may work out, but it's a Nexus turret that is going to be destroyed here as G2 are potentially even looking for more.
I mean, honestly, FlyQuest committed 2 teleports and 3 members towards the top side in order to just take down 1 player from the other side. This is so monumental of a lead coming through for G2 in this game. Yeah, it's a very tough position if you are a FlyQuest fan in this game, but now G2, they're lining up for potentially the last fight of the game. It will be a 5-on-5, and here's a teleport from Broken Blade.
Yeah, looking to make his way in. That's going to hold on to that minion there as well, as Equalizer comes down as soon as he gets there, but FlyQuest have the help of the turret, and the hook is going to connect as well.
What?
Broken Blade able to go golden to try and keep himself alive, and Caps has already taken down Busio with the explosive charge as he makes his exit. Remember what had happened earlier on? If this was a cooking show, this is what we prepared earlier. That dead inhibitor means that G2 can then move on over, take this one out. FlyQuest are distracted by the super minions, looking to bear down on their one remaining Nexus turret.
I mean, there's nowhere else for G2 to be at this point. Just got to continue pushing them. And Quad.
Oh dear. Quad's going to get jump scared and destroyed.
All right, next challenger.
Yeah, Bwipo turns up and he's like, oh, I'm going to run. And Udyr's very good at that. Does have Ghost if he needs it. He does not, but he might use it now to try and join this fight. Masu just going to be eviscerated, and the wallets are getting real heavy. That is going to be the shutdown, so at least Hans Sama is going to fall, but so is the Nexus turret. And Caps, he can decide to end the game if he would like to, but first, he has got some revenge to pick up from after game number 1. G2 now looking to even the scoreline here against FlyQuest in game number 2, and do it with style here a little bit as well, as G2 will take down the second Nexus of the series.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 Esports World Cup quarterfinals matchup between G2 and FlyQuest. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.